Hey, beautiful Pisces souls. I just had to share this reading with you because the energy coming through right now is absolutely wild. And I know so many of you are going to resonate with this message about someone who is literally losing their mind, trying to figure out why they feel the way they do about you. I was shuffling my cards this morning, and I swear the deck was practically vibrating in my hands when I asked about this situation for Pisces energy. There is someone in your orbit right now who is going through the most intense internal experience, and they cannot, for the life of them, understand what is happening to them when it comes to you. Let me just dive right in, because the first card that jumped out at me was the Eight of Cups, and this is not what I expected to see for this reading. But it makes so much sense when I really sit with it. This person, this someone who is losing their mind over you, they are in a phase where they are walking away from everything they thought they knew about themselves and their patterns when it comes to connections with other people. You see, the Eight of Cups traditionally gets interpreted as walking away or abandoning something, but in this context, it is showing me that this person is literally abandoning their old ways of thinking about relationships and connections. They met you, and suddenly everything they used to be certain about when it comes to attraction, when it comes to compatibility, when it comes to who they usually go for, it is all getting thrown out the window. This is someone who probably had a very clear type before you came into their life. Maybe they always went for the extroverted party types, or the super logical, analytical people, or the high achievers who had their whole life mapped out. But you, beautiful Pisces, you are none of those things in the conventional sense. And that is exactly what is driving them absolutely crazy in the best possible way. The Eight of Cups is showing me that they are having to leave behind their comfort zone of understanding attraction because you do not fit into any of their usual categories. They are walking away from their old patterns, and it is both terrifying and exhilarating for them at the same time. What is really interesting here is that this card usually appears when someone is following their intuition towards something better, even if they do not fully understand what that something is yet. And that is exactly what is happening with this person and their feelings toward you. Their logical mind cannot make sense of why they are so drawn to you, but their intuition is screaming at them that you are something special. Now, the second card that came through is the King of Pentacles reversed. And again, this is not at all what I would expect for a reading about someone being confused about their feelings, but the universe has such a sense of humor sometimes. This reversed King of Pentacles is showing me that this person is usually someone who has their material world completely together. They are probably someone who is very successful in their career, very good with money, very practical, and grounded in the physical world. They are used to being able to analyze situations and make logical decisions that serve their best interests. But when it comes to you, all of that goes right out the window. The reversed King of Pentacles is telling me that they cannot approach their feelings for you from their usual practical standpoint. They cannot do a cost-benefit analysis of being with you. They cannot make a pros and cons list that would help them understand why they feel this pull toward you. All of their usual methods for making decisions and understanding situations are completely useless when it comes to you. This is driving them insane because they are so used to being in control of their emotional and practical responses to people. They can usually keep things very compartmentalized and logical, but you have completely disrupted their system. They probably find themselves lying awake at night, trying to figure out what it is about you that has gotten under their skin in such a profound way. What I am seeing here is that you represent something they have never experienced before. You are showing them that there are depths to attraction and connection that cannot be quantified or understood through their normal frameworks. You are teaching them that sometimes the heart wants what the heart wants, and there is no logical explanation that will ever be sufficient. The third card is the Four of Swords, and this one actually made me laugh a little bit because it is so perfect for what is happening here. The Four of Swords is traditionally about rest and meditation and taking time to process. But in this reading, it is showing me that this person is spending so much mental energy trying to figure out their feelings for you. They are probably the type of person who needs to understand everything, who needs to have explanations for their emotions and reactions. But with you, every time they think they have figured it out, every time they think they have found the reason why they are so drawn to you, something happens that completely changes their perspective again. The Four of Swords is showing me that they are taking mental breaks from trying to analyze their feelings for you because it is honestly exhausting them. They will spend hours thinking about you, trying to decode what you said or how you looked at them or what it means that they cannot stop thinking about you, and then they have to just stop because their brain is overloaded. But here is the beautiful part. Even when they try to take those mental breaks, even when they try to distract themselves with work or other people or hobbies, their thoughts keep drifting back to you. You have become this constant presence in their mental space, and they cannot figure out how to turn it off. And honestly, they do not really want to turn it off, even though it is driving them crazy. This card is also telling me that in their quiet moments, in those times when they are not actively trying to solve the puzzle of their feelings for you, they are actually receiving intuitive insights about what you mean to them. But because they are such a logical person, they tend to dismiss those insights as soon as they have them. Moving into the fourth card, and we have the Queen of Wands reversed, and this is giving me such strong confirmation about the energy I am picking up around this situation. The Queen of Wands reversed is showing me that this person is usually someone who is very confident in their social interactions, very charismatic and outgoing and comfortable with flirtation and dating. But when it comes to you, all of that confidence just evaporates. They probably find themselves getting tongue-tied around you or second-guessing everything they say. They might be someone who is usually very smooth and knows exactly how to charm people, but with you, they feel like a teenager with their first crush. The reversed Queen of Wands is telling me that you have completely disrupted their usual social persona. They cannot rely on their typical charm offensive or their usual strategies for connecting with someone they are interested in. With you, they have to be real and authentic and vulnerable, and that is terrifying for them. This is why they are losing their mind trying to figure out why they feel this way about you. Usually they can understand their attractions because they follow predictable patterns based on their social confidence and charisma. They know how to read social cues and navigate romantic situations with ease. But you are not responding to their usual approaches in the ways they expect. You are calling them to a deeper level of connection that requires them to drop their social masks and show up as their authentic self. And that is scary for someone who has built their confidence around being able to navigate social situations through charm and charisma rather than genuine vulnerability. The fifth card is coming through as the Three of Pentacles, and this is actually making me emotional because it is showing me something really beautiful about what you represent to this person. The Three of Pentacles is about collaboration and building something meaningful with others, and in this reading, it is telling me that deep down on a subconscious level, this person recognizes that you could be someone they could build something real and lasting with. But here is the thing. They have never felt this way about anyone before. They have had relationships, they have had attractions, they have had connections, but they have never met someone where their soul immediately recognized the potential for true partnership and collaboration. And that recognition is happening on such a deep level that their conscious mind cannot even access it yet. The Three of Pentacles is showing me that when they look at you, something inside them sees not just attraction or chemistry, but genuine compatibility for building a life together. They see someone they could create something beautiful with, someone they could work alongside, someone they could build dreams with. But because this recognition is happening on an intuitive level rather than a logical level, they cannot put their finger on why they feel so strongly about you. This card is also telling me that you bring out their desire to be a better version of themselves. When they are around you, or even when they are just thinking about you, they start envisioning ways they could improve their life, ways they could become more worthy of someone like you. They start thinking about their goals and dreams differently because suddenly they can imagine sharing those things with someone. The sixth card is the Ace of Swords reversed, and this is giving me such clarity about the mental confusion this person is experiencing when it comes to you. The Ace of Swords is typically about mental clarity and breakthrough moments. But reversed it is showing me that every time they think they have figured out their feelings for you, their thoughts become cloudy again. They might have moments where they think they understand exactly what is happening. Maybe they decide that they are attracted to you because you are kind, or because you are creative, or because you have similar interests. But then they interact with you again and they realize that their explanation was way too simple, and there are layers to their attraction that they had not even considered. The reversed Ace of Swords is telling me that they are experiencing what I like to call analysis paralysis when it comes to you. They are so in their head about trying to understand their feelings that they are actually blocking themselves from just experiencing and enjoying those feelings. They are thinking themselves in circles. This card is also showing me that they probably journal about you or talk to their friends about you constantly, trying to get outside perspectives that might help them make sense of what is happening. But every conversation and every attempt at analysis just leads to more questions rather than answers. What is really beautiful about this energy is that the reversed Ace of Swords is actually protecting them from reducing their feelings for you to something simple and explainable. The universe does not want them to figure you out completely, because the mystery and the depth is part of what makes this connection so special and transformative for them. The seventh card that came through is the Nine of Cups reversed, and this one is really hitting me in the feels because it is showing me that this person has everything they thought they wanted in life, but meeting you has made them realize that something has been missing all along. The Nine of Cups is traditionally the wish fulfillment card, the card of having everything you want and being completely satisfied. But reversed, it is telling me that this person looked at their life before meeting you and thought they were happy and fulfilled, but now they realize there was always this underlying sense that something was incomplete. You have awakened in them a longing for something they did not even know they were missing. Maybe it is emotional depth. Maybe it is spiritual connection. Maybe it is just the feeling of being truly seen and understood by another person. Whatever it is, meeting you has made them aware of a whole dimension of human experience that they had been missing out on. This is part of why they are losing their mind trying to understand their feelings for you. They are not just trying to understand attraction or romantic interest. They are trying to understand why you make them feel like they are finally complete in a way they never were before. They are trying to understand why your presence in their life feels like coming home to a place they never even knew existed. The reversed Nine of Cups is also showing me that they might be questioning other areas of their life now too. If they could be so wrong about being satisfied and fulfilled, what else might they be wrong about? Meeting you has opened up a whole journey of self-discovery for them that is both exciting and overwhelming. Now we are getting to the eighth card, and it is the Page of Swords, and this is making me smile because it is showing me that despite all their mental confusion, this person is actually approaching their feelings for you with a sense of curiosity and wonder that is really beautiful to see. The Page of Swords represents someone who is eager to learn and understand, someone who approaches mysteries with enthusiasm rather than frustration. And while this person is definitely frustrated by their inability to figure out their feelings for you, there is also a part of them that is genuinely excited by the puzzle you represent. They are probably someone who gets bored easily with people they can figure out right away. They like complexity and depth and intellectual stimulation. And you, beautiful Pisces, you are giving them all of that in spades. Every interaction with you reveals new layers, new depths, new things to discover and explore. The Page of Swords is telling me that they are actually enjoying the process of trying to understand you, even though it is driving them crazy at the same time. They love that you surprise them. They love that you challenge their assumptions. They love that you keep them on their toes intellectually and emotionally. This card is also showing me that they are probably studying you in a way that might seem intense to other people. They are paying attention to every little thing you say and do, trying to gather clues about who you are and what makes you tick. They are probably remembering conversations you had months ago and finding new meanings in them. The final card in this reading is the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and this is giving me chills because it is showing me that this person realizes that their feelings for you have the potential to completely change the trajectory of their entire life, and that is both thrilling and terrifying for them. The Ten of Pentacles is about legacy and long-term stability, and building something that lasts for generations. Reversed, it is showing me that this person recognizes that pursuing their feelings for you would mean letting go of the life path they had previously mapped out for themselves. Maybe they had their whole life planned out, the type of person they would marry, where they would live, what kind of family they would have, what their career trajectory would look like. But meeting you has made them realize that those plans might not actually lead to the happiness and fulfillment they thought they would. The reversed Ten of Pentacles is telling me that they are having to choose between the security of the known path and the unknown, but potentially magical path that includes you. And that choice is part of what is driving them crazy with confusion and longing. This card is also showing me that they probably come from a background where practical considerations are supposed to trump emotional ones when it comes to major life decisions. Maybe their family or their social circle expects them to choose partners based on compatibility on paper rather than deep soul connection. But you are calling them to prioritize their heart over their head in a way they never have before. What is coming through so strongly in this reading, beautiful Pisces, is that you are not just someone this person has feelings for. You are someone who is catalyzing a complete transformation in how they understand themselves and what they want out of life. You are awakening parts of them that have been dormant or suppressed for years. They are losing their mind trying to figure out why they feel this way about you, because they are trying to use their old frameworks and reference points to understand something completely new and unprecedented in their experience. It is like trying to describe color to someone who has only ever seen in black and white. The language and concepts simply do not exist yet. What they do not realize yet is that their feelings for you are not supposed to make logical sense. This connection is operating on a soul level, on an energetic level, on dimensions of reality that cannot be captured by rational analysis. The more they try to figure it out with their mind, the more confused they are going to become. But here is the beautiful thing. Underneath all that mental confusion and analysis, their heart already knows exactly what is happening. Their soul recognizes you as someone significant, someone who could change everything in the most beautiful way possible. They just have to learn to trust that knowing instead of trying to understand it. I have a feeling that in the coming weeks and months, this person is going to start finding ways to spend more time with you, to get to know you better, to explore this connection that has them so beautifully confused. They are going to realize that some things in life are meant to be felt and experienced rather than understood and analyzed. And for you, beautiful Pisces, this is such a testament to the magic and mystery that you bring to the world. You do not need to be easily categorized or quickly understood to be deeply valued and cherished. In fact, your complexity and depth are exactly what make you so captivating and transformative for the people who are meant to appreciate you. The cards are telling me that this person is going to stop trying to figure out their feelings for you and start surrendering to them instead. And when that happens, when they let go of needing to understand and allow themselves to simply feel, that is when the real magic between you two is going to begin. I hope this reading resonated with some of you beautiful Pisces souls out there. The energy around this situation is just so intense and beautiful, and I know there are people watching this who are living this exact experience right now. Trust in your magic, trust in your worth, and know that the right person will appreciate all of your beautiful complexity.